Hey everyone, this is Philip O'Rourke, the Executive Director of the Yellow Springs Chamber of Commerce, and I'm so excited to welcome you to Chamber Insights, where professionals share. Everybody has their, of course, we talk about journeys and businesses and platforms, but a lot of times when we start our business, we start with a reason as to why, and from there, it can splinter into so many directions. Today, we're talking to Amy Wamsley with Variegated Solutions, and one of the passion projects and the why of what she is doing, which includes swimming the English Channel, is self-empowerment and Amy's Swimventure. Without further ado, Amy.
Hi, Philip. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm great. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. You are doing, you're doing so many things. And here in the chamber world, you know, we're all about business and trying to figure out how to network. And you have a company called Variegated Solutions. What is that all about?
Well, Variegated Solutions is actually a cross-functional consulting company that can help individuals or businesses meet their solutions. So for instance, I have several years of human resources experience, nonprofit experience. I bring a lot of different areas to the table. Yeah. And therefore I'm able to help with recruiting, but I'm also at the same time able to work in the marketing realm when it comes to employer branding. So it's that type of thing where I can help you with strategic planning, and then I can also help you with building your website. So I really have some cross-functional skills that I can bring forward to help people with their solutions. And if I don't have them, then I can find one of my business partners who I work with in the community that can.
And I love that because our member network is so full of people with so many talents and so many abilities. And one of the things that this particular chamber is known for is our ability to connect people. And I'm so glad that you said that. If I don't have the solution, somebody has it. Somebody has it. But with all of your expertise in all of these years of just working and being a resource yourself, you have another branch of, it's not even another branch. Tell us.
Yeah. Let me tell you about it. So, okay. So what's going on is Variegated Solutions started. I started working with people and then I started realizing I need to sort of help myself. I've been training to swim across the English Channel, as you alluded to earlier, which I will be the first woman who claims Ohio as her home state to do this since 1976. So, wow. It's a big feat. It's very daunting. But through that, I had gotten some bacteria infections, different things from the open water. I also had people make comments informing me I wasn't a swimmer. I don't look like a swimmer. And I started to realize that there's other areas that need to be addressed. And so I started what's called Amy's Swimventure. Variegated Solutions actually has helped bring that as part of a partnership with Fiscal Sponsorship Allies, who is my fiscal sponsor. So I'm actually a 501c3 tax exempt project.
Wow.
Yeah. So I work with local conservation organizations to bring awareness around water conservation and what they're doing to connect the community to things that they can do every day. So for instance, I'm on a mission to swim all 16 scenic rivers in Ohio. I've already done a cold plunge last month in Raccoon Creek, and in 2 weeks, I'll be swimming 2 miles down the Maumee River up by Toledo. And I'm working with Partners for Clean Streams to do that. I've been talking to the Ohio Department of Natural Resources when I get back from England there are other projects that I'm looking at in regards to water conservation.
Wow.
But the other part that I mentioned was body image, right? And so the other part of really what came out of Amy's Swimventure is empowering women to meet their goals. Kind of like Variegated Solutions help people meet that solution that they need for their business. I want to help women meet the solutions and what they need to thrive to meet their goals and their successes. Swimming English Channel was a dream I had when I was 12 years old, and it's something that has carried through with me. And I've had a lot of struggle and adversities that I've overcome in the last year, but it's because I persevered and believed in myself, and I have that support group. Not everybody has that support group, and I want women to know that there's a lot of challenges we face, but we're here and we can support each other to get through and be whatever we want to be and be successful in it.
And I think in this day and time, day and age, day and time, and all of that, it's not just the business. You know, like you said, it's not just the business. It's not just the doing. It's the belief in oneself to do and know that you're worthy to do all of these things. And now you work with Variegated Solutions. You had some seminars too.
Yes. I have actually some seminars that I am putting together. We have actually through through Amy's Swimventure, we have done some facilitation sessions. We have some things coming up in regards to virtual meetings and networking. We're going to be putting together a conference in regards to women thriving together, as well as some water conservation seminars. So there's a lot of stuff coming out of both Variegated Solutions and Amy's Swimventure, all within the last 10 months is really how long this project has gotten off the ground. So it's been a lot, moving very quickly, and it's very exciting.
You've been doing a lot very quickly and swimming while you're doing it. So wow.
yeah, and swimming the whole time, which has been a lot. I'm not gonna lie, but it's been really amazing. I have people come up to me almost every day, letting me know that I inspire them in some way, and I was hoping that would happen, I guess, but I never realized it would. So everything has been overwhelming and daunting. I honestly, Philip, I can't believe I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and that I'm sure that's such an incredible feeling, and I don't think anybody can relate specifically, because where you are is so incredible, not just your personal experience, but girl, you're swimming the English Channel. You know what I mean? So I mean, people can relate in some ways, but you literally started a business, and then and I don't want to move past these points. You started a business, then your passion project led you to say, and I'm going to start a nonprofit. And I'm going to empower women with seminars and connecting and networking. And by the way, we're going to swim the English Channel and share some environmental highlights along the way. So that's a lot to do. So good for you. Yeah,
it really is. And all of it fits within my core of who I am. I strongly believe in servant leadership. I think that as a community, as a leader, you lead through serving others, and that's who I am. Like I had mentioned, I have a lot of experience in nonprofit. I do, because I believe in community. I believe in that networking. I believe in that support. I believe in that connection. I believe that all solutions are within our community as a whole, are within ourselves. And so both Variegated Solutions and Amy's Swimventure really come together as a whole, just to show who I am, because I want people to succeed professionally or personally.
Yeah. Going from having your business, and I know some people are going to be, some business owners are out there, and some perspectives, some future business owners, watching this. What was one thing that you learned in your journey from, hey, I want to establish this business. Now I want to kind of switch gears somewhat, and now there's a nonprofit. How was that as far as rolling that out?
Yeah, well, it's really funny you said that because Variegated Solutions has actually helped one person create their strategic plan and their business plan and get their LLC and business beginning. And then also, Variegated Solutions has worked with another organization to help them develop a mission statement and speak to fiscal sponsors and understand that everything that they deliver needs to fall under that mission statement and really educate between nonprofit and for-profit. So it's funny you mentioned that because that's part of what I've been doing over the last couple of months is actually sharing the knowledge that I have received doing this myself. And that's a huge learning, has been a huge learning experience for me. In a lot of different ways. I do have a nonprofit leadership certification. I have an MBA. So I have a background in business. It's just that you really do walk a fine line between, for profit and what that means and not for profit versus nonprofit and 501c3 status and how all that compliance works. For instance, when you asked me, well, how can people contact you? I sent you different emails because it's different emails for different things based off of what I'm raising money for or what the mission is, or is it part of the LLC? So you really have to learn all of those different silos and be very careful on how you work that, how you budget that, how you spend even the funding for donations, because people have been donating to Amy Swimventure, which I'm grateful for all of my donors. This has been incredible, the support. Like, it's overwhelming in this. I would not have gotten this far if it weren't for people supporting me. And so the Amy Swimventure really goes through mission-driven initiatives, where I also have a GoFundMe because this is not an easy feat to swim the English Channel. And I have two people, local women, Victoria Walters and Vanessa Guth, who really I am indebted to. I mean, these women are willing to give up their lives for almost a month to save mine while I'm swimming across the English Channel. And so, I want to pay for them. I want to get them across the English Channel. I don't want them to have to use other resources to get there to support me. And so I'm doing a GoFundMe to help get them over to the channel with me, to get them trained. I, need to get them out to California. Victoria has gone out with me. Vanessa hasn't yet. So I need her to see me swim when I'm exhausted, cold, in 52-degree water, hungry, cranky, stung in the face by a jellyfish, whatever, right? And so, because she's my medical support. And so, getting everybody trained but just understanding like how to use those funds to be a good steward of the money that my donors and sponsors have given me is very, very important to me. And I want people to know that, I know what I'm doing and I'm being extremely responsible, but teaching people that, right, through Variegated Solutions is also something that I'm doing.
Yeah, you're clearly a passionate professional, and your passion project has, I was going to say, it has so many legs. It can go so far. It has so much sea arms, whatever the term is, and people watching, and you're on your way with all of these trainings. And it's incredible with people watching not only your business journey, because you just laid that out very specifically, and it's quite the journey, but also the journey that you're going on when it comes to empowerment and pushing yourself. Because swimming the English Channel isn't just getting out of bed and be like, hey, I'm going to do a lap. Like, this is something you have to train for a very long time for. What do you want people to know while they are watching your journey?
It's not easy. I mean, yes, I show myself smiling in California, but it's not vacation. I am swimming for hours. I am sleeping. I am eating. I am swimming for hours. I am sleeping. I am eating. That is my routine while I'm out there. And it's hard. I have had meltdowns in the middle of the San Francisco Bay. I have struggled to get back to shore, but refuse to get on the boat. It's not easy. This last trip, I swam 15 miles and I was supposed to swim for another hour and a half. I got motion sick. And let's just say the seals probably weren't happy with everything I left in the ocean on the way back to shore. So it's hard, it's challenging, but it's all a mind game. Life is a mental game, right? And you are so much stronger than you ever could imagine. You just have to believe in yourself and you just have to persevere, because pain, exhaustion, struggle, it's not forever. It's temporary. And so you just have to get through the other side. I have literally been motion sick for 4 hours and I got through it to the other side while still swimming after being stung in the face by a jellyfish, so it's possible to just keep going. You just have to find that strength within you. It's there.
That's well said. That's great for the personal life, and that's great for the entrepreneur.
Right? Absolutely.
Well, Amy, I am so glad that you shared your story here. I know that your schedule is rigorous. You have other media tours that are coming up. You have some fundraisers that are coming up. And I'm just so glad that you gave us the opportunity to connect and see how we can make an impact in meaningful ways. And I'm so glad that you're a part of the Chamber. What a great network to be a part of, and to have you give us, share some resources, so.
Yeah, well, Philip, and I want to thank you because you have been a great resource yourself to this community, and especially, since you've taken over being the executive director of the Chamber. It's been lovely to have you, and thank you very much. I'm grateful for you.
Thank you very much. I look forward to seeing where Amy ends up next.
Yeah, after the English Channel, I got to tell you, there's other things in the works, so we'll see.
Oh my goodness. Thanks, Amy.
All right. Thank you, Philip. Have a great day.
Amy Wamsley with Variegated Solutions and Amy's Swimventure. Never give up. It's not as hard, even if it is, but pain and struggles and all of these things don't last always. I'm so excited for her adventure and for you to be a part of it. You can find everything that you need to connect with Amy on yschamber.org/insights. Get connected with number one, with the resources that she has and the inspiration that she brings. Follow along the journey, see what's going on with the GoFundMe, and follow her media journey or tour as well. Once again, this is Chamber Insights. I am Philip, and we will see you next time.
To be a guest on Chamber Insights or to inquire about advertising opportunities, please email insights@yschamber.org or visit www.yschamber.org/insights.